What's going on YouTube? Bad Influence out here. So this is the same day as the wheel balance and alignment video that I posted up, but I'm gonna be out here. I actually just got started a little bit ago, but wanted to bring y'all along with me. Going through and trimming my fender wells, the openings for the fender, tire well, all that stuff right there. Because when I'm out off-roading and flexed out pretty decently, I still have a little bit of rubbing issues on some of the spots with the 40s. So I'm trying to alleviate that by doing a little bit more trimming. I did some before last year before Jeep Beach to get ready for some of it, but it wasn't near enough as what I needed for when I'm flexed out more than what I was at Jeep Beach. So I'm gonna bring y'all along. I'm gonna set y'all up and let y'all see what I'm working on over here. It's gonna be a lot of cutting. I got my cutting wheel out here, but I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of what I'm talking about though. So over here, you can kind of see where I've already cut before, but I'm still having a little bit of an issue where I rub a little bit, kind of cutting into my tire just a little bit from this location here and down into here. And then this is where I already started working. These back corners on the JK, they actually stick out to about here. And I found out that I was rubbing on it from getting off of a trail and realizing that the corner that was here was all bent up. I can actually show you on the other side what that looked like, because I haven't cut that side yet. So you can see this corner here. You see how it's all bent up like that? That's from the tire hitting it and pushing it up. So I'm following the line of the fender delete kit here. So I'm gonna be trimming all of this back here that you can see, and then I'll do some more in the front here to get that cleaned up a little bit more as well and get that hopefully out of the way. I'm already kind of hard to see right now, but I'm right here. I'm already kind of into the foam body filler stuff, so I got to be careful with some of the other stuff I'm cutting out of there. I'll have to probably get like some epoxy or something to put over that to help keep some of the water out of it and get it painted up and everything. Up in the front, I don't think I really need to trim too much more. It was really just this section here that I would rub on a bit. It doesn't appear that I've been rubbing on it anymore since then. What I have noticed, not really too bad on this side, but on the driver's side here, on the front, you can see where my tire comes up a little bit here. Part of that's just because I need to redo my bump stops, but you can see on the passenger side here where it rubs there a little bit, but still not too bad. I don't think I should really need to trim too much more in the front, mainly just in the back, so I can get that rubbing to stop and try not to slice into my tires. So I kind of got y'all propped up against the Jeep on my phone stand here, just trying to get y'all set up so y'all can see a little bit of what I'm doing as I go. But this is what I'm gonna be working on for just a little bit. It's not gonna be a very long video, but this is something I definitely need to get taken care of before this weekend. This weekend I have the Southeast Adventure Vehicle Expo. I think that's what it's exactly called. But it's an overlanding expo that's happening here in Florida at a place called The Firm. And they're supposed to have the obstacle course open that they had open on Crawling for the Fallen that I didn't get to do, because if y'all watch the Crawling for the Fallen video, if I'll remember, I'll put the card for it up here. I ended up breaking the track bar bracket. So I wasn't able to play on the obstacle course. I got to do the trails, which y'all saw, and I did that mud hole, and I'm pretty sure that's what did it, was that mud hole. So I'm gonna get this knocked out, that way this weekend I can go down and have some fun on the obstacle course and see how the Jeep does on there, because it looked pretty fun. There was some rock sections and a couple technical areas, so it should be a good time. I'm gonna bring y'all along with me as I'm down there and show y'all stuff that's going on. But for now, let's jump back into getting these fender wells trimmed up. All right, so got the passenger side trimmed up. Won't know until this weekend if it's going to be enough, but I trimmed up a good amount off of it. Got the Jeep turned around, so I'm going to go to the driver's side now and start trimming up a little bit on that side that I need to. Like I said, not going to be a very long video, but just figured I'd show y'all what I'm doing while I'm working on it here. So grab my cutting wheel here. Got to do some throwing. Got to get it underneath the Jeep here. All right. It'd be better if I had a shop to do this in. I do on base, but I never think to take my cutting wheel or anything with me whenever I go there, so that way I can have the wheels off while doing this. But as you can see, I flex it up in the front yard on this little flower box, planter box thing that I have. That way I can at least get a little bit of extra clearance. But it helps give a little bit more of a gap there, so I can have a little bit extra room to work on the Jeep here. So I'm gonna get y'all set up again, and then we'll move into cutting on this driver's side here. All right, so ended up for this side just cutting some notches here on the body on both sides. You can see it a little bit better over here. But I just ended up cutting some notches there and taking the mini sledge and knocking those in a little bit so you can see it got it all out of the way. I might go to the other side real quick and do a little bit with the hammer on that side as well. But that definitely looks like it took care of a good amount of what I needed to do. The front here, like I said, doesn't really seem like it needs to be adjusted anymore. So, like I said, not gonna be a very long video. Just wanted to show y'all what I was working on after getting the tires balanced and the alignment done a little bit up on the Jeep. But the Jeep definitely drives a lot better now. Still has vibrations because of those tires being worn out a little bit, or the defects in them from the factory, whichever's exactly causing it. But I'll just get new tires when the time comes. Hopefully by then I'll have everything set up in maybe 42s instead of 40s. Doubtful, but you know, I like to dream big. My Jeep's big. I got big goals. I'm trying to reach those goals. Y'all are helping. I appreciate every one of y'all that watches my videos. If you haven't yet, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. and share all the videos if you really want to. I would greatly appreciate that to get my content out there a little bit more. But for now, until next time, Bad Influence out.